Oh, hey. I didn't mean to disturb you at all. Welcome back to another driving vlog. So, you got this Jeff Hyatt crying on social media like some sort of Darius Truxton clone, crying because Grand Theft Auto 6 is $80. First off, what's with these people on social media who are always negative? Just these horrible, miserable people. People like Darius Truxton and this Jeffrey Hyatt. They're always complaining about something. They're always moaning about somebody else. I just don't get it. I feel so blessed to be alive today on the 2nd of July, 2026. I could have died yesterday. However, I'm alive today, and I have the opportunity to pre-order Grand Theft Auto 6, which I did, and play that game when it comes out. I mean, things could always be worse. I could be dead. So maybe you should show some gratitude for once, you fucking loser. So anyway, this Hyatt America is over there on Rumble crying over $80 for GTA 6. Now, first off, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Grand Theft Auto 5 like $60? And as far as I'm aware, from what I can gather, Grand Theft Auto 6 has a much bigger map, higher graphical fidelity, blah, blah, blah. So, can you explain what makes you think Grand Theft Auto 6 should stay at $60? Please explain this to me, because I don't understand the rationale of that. So anyway, you don't think the developers have lives? They have bills to pay, families to feed? Okay, the world doesn't revolve around you and your shitty little low-income Circle K job. Not everything has to cater to you, you fucking man-child. Maybe if you stepped outside of the attic of your mother's dormer house, you might realize that you're owed nothing in life. You're not entitled to anything. You're a little crybaby crying because you need your little monetized distraction, and you have some bizarre, weird sense of self-entitlement where you think you're entitled to GTA 6 at $60? Meanwhile, you got all this inflation going on. Your shitty little $60 doesn't go as far in 2026 as it did back in 2013 when GTA 5 released. Okay, if you lived in the real world, if you had some real world responsibilities, you might realize that and have some understanding. And maybe if you paid rent in this day and age, the last thing you'd be worried about is a measly $20 in a fucking video game purchase. You're 40-something years of age, living off of mommy, and you can't afford to pay an extra $20? Are you serious? So anyway, I pre-ordered Grand Theft Auto 6. You know why? Because I'm a gamer. I come on the internet in this gaming community to listen to talk about video games, okay? I'm not coming on here to join some gamers union where we organize and we boycott video games because they cost a little bit more than they did 10 fucking years ago, okay? I don't have time for that, okay? I'm not waiting 6 months for the fucking game to go on sale just to save a few measly peanuts, okay? I could fucking die, okay, in December, okay? The game comes out in November. You think I'm going to sit there like some little crybaby incel crying on social media for 6 months until they drop the price. No, I'm just going to get on with life, okay? Okay, I don't know if you realized, Hyatt America, but gasoline prices across the world have dramatically risen, okay? I'm not fucking going around on a horse and buggy like some retard and crying about it. I just get on with life, okay? It's not a big deal. Holy shit. Like, imagine if my electricity prices went up and I went on social media making a video crying about it for over an hour straight. You think I'm just going to like throw all my dirty laundry into a room somewhere and wait 6 months for the electricity prices to drop? No, I'm going to fucking continue on like a normal person. Holy shit. Like, how desperate are you where you're making life decisions based on a tiny, measly amount of money? It's $20 fucking dollars. Maybe cut down on your food budget, okay? You might save a few dollars and you can put that towards your shitty little Grand Theft Auto. And you'll lose some weight in the process. Win-win, big boy. So, what else? Oh, you know what else I did? I pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition of Grand Theft Auto. And he's crying, saying that they're cutting content from the game and putting it behind a $20 paywall. This is the same guy who announced that he had Rumble videos exclusively behind a paywall. So it's okay for this moron to record some shitty fucking video, probably crying about Cody Bell for 4 hours. He can upload that to Rumble and put that behind a paywall, but Rockstar can't create additional content for their game and charge money for that. Like, make that make sense. And you're complaining that they've cut content from the game. It's fucking tattoos and gay shirts and some fucking shop in game or something. So I can go shopping like a woman. I can sit there in front of a television screen and go shopping in a virtual world. Okay? It's not the end of the world. Okay? By the way, just like, you could literally fucking launch GTA 6 day one, okay, at $80, okay? That content they added to the Ultimate Edition, that shit could never fucking exist. Do you think you're gonna sit there and be like, my guy, there's something missing from this game, my guy? I think there's tattoos missing. I think there's blah, blah, blah. No, you're a fucking moron, okay? They've created additional content on top of the content in the base game, and they're giving you the option of purchasing that. I don't know why you're complaining in the first place, considering you're on PC. You'll probably pirate the fucking game anyway. You're broke as fuck. And you're gonna mod the shit out of it, probably, okay? So what are you bitching about? We're gamers, okay? We're not political fucking socialists or something. We're not here to fight some corporation. We're not here to fight for price controls on video games. That's socialism. That's what the National Socialists did in 1936. They implemented price controls on products to combat inflation. You're trying to implement price controls on video games, except instead of legislating it through the state, you're trying to accomplish it by crying on the internet. You're not going to get very far on your little crusade there, moron. I thought you're supposed to be right-wing. Like, aren't you this, like, American redneck country boy, limited government, free market capital. Any right winger would look at GTA 6 at $80 and they would say, yeah, that's the free market. They can create whatever product they want. They can charge whatever they want. Meanwhile, you're advocating for socialism, moron. And speaking of $80, he says in his video, there's no game worth $80. Okay, how the fuck can you make such a statement when you haven't even seen the game? Okay, now if it came out tomorrow and it was a piece of shit, yeah, fine. You could say it's not worth $80, but how can you say that there's no game that's worth $80? This could be the greatest game on the planet. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, as a gamer, someone who likes video games, I would rather have the option of buying a good game like Grand Theft Auto 6 for $80 than sign onto the eShop or something and scroll through a bunch of nonsense, $20 fucking crap, throwaway crap. Okay, I'd rather spend $80 for a game that I enjoy, that I can come back to tomorrow and the next day, next week, next year, 10 years from now. I'd rather have that as a gamer than some cheap fucking crap. Okay, and if that's what you want your little low-income video games that are $20 a piece, go buy Power Wash Simulator 2, go sit in your mother's fucking attic, go play with that welfare collector in Hamilton, Ontario called Keith Elwood. Okay, if that's what you want, you go ahead. Okay, us normal people, adults who actually have money, most of us work, you know, we have responsibilities. We're not in mommy's house. We're going to continue with our gaming hobby, okay? The last thing somebody wants is to come home from an 8-hour shift and then come on the internet to listen to you crying over an additional $20 on GTA 6. Okay, people just want to pick up a controller and fucking play video games and not listen to your fucking nonsense with your gay AI-generated thumbnails. Meanwhile, at the same time as you're using AI-generated thumbnails, you're bitching about NVIDIA using AI in their graphics cards to deliver higher quality graphics with lower computing power. You're a fucking retard. Holy shit.